I insta-passed checkpoint Charlie with taxi. Yo, Mr. Skullcrusher. Yo, Fuzz, what's up? Yo, I'm Capture. Yo, Dusty Nutballing. Great name. I opened my HK. Okay. I'll close my curtains.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face. Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do?
Mods do I have installed? I don't have any mods installed when I'm doing. Yo, Auntie, get him out. I lost a second on this run. This isn't sub 2 now, that's your fault. Yo, Millie, what's up? Thanks for the good luck.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face. Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Check me out.
Go, Vince. Kill Frenzy count as a mission? You mean rampages? No, they don't. Missions in this run are defined as anything that changes the save file name. Oh, Mr. Shrub, what's up? Oh. Yo, Aces.
Nice bike.
No, my bike!
Family mia!
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe.
So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos. See you around.
I was eating my lunch to Black White, and then Liv was like, oh, I'm going to start my stream, and I was like, oh fuck, it's popped up. That is my bad. I was like not paying attention. Yeah, if I get written up by HR for being late, then that's fair. Fair play. Can't really argue with that, you know. Ugh.
That ain't cool. This way. You know my style.
One thing you gotta realize about this town, you gotta pack some heat. The local gun shop is a couple of blocks away.
Hey, first, sometimes man's gotta poop, okay? Sometimes you finish lunch and usually you're like, alright, let's start stream. But sometimes you gotta go and you gotta go, you know?
I'm gonna go see what I can dig up. I'll be watching you.
You're a random European, what's up?
Hey, Leo, I think we got a buyer for Diaz's merchandise. You gotta give him a ring, man.
For ads bait,
That's the deal, you know?
Where are you now?
You okay, Leo? You sound kinda different.
Just tell me where you are.
Who the hell is this? Put Leo on, man.
Leo's gone away for a while. He left me in charge.
Screw you, man.
Dumb Florida moron.
Remember, guilty as a dirty... Remember Giorgio? Remember he's innocent?
Hey, Tommy, it's Sonny. How's the suntan?
I ain't got no suntan.
We ain't got my money either, so I'm one of them myself. What are you doing? So tell me, Tommy, what are you doing?
Out looking for the money, Sonny. Don't worry.
I am worrying, Tommy. That's my style, because I seem to have this problem in my life with unreliable people. Don't be an unreliable person, Tommy, please. Do us both a favor. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
I'm a... Just got into college looking for some advice. Oh, congrats. Advice about what specifically? Beef college, start gun. Any college advice in general? I mean,
Mr. Versetti.
that's such a broad question. I couldn't possibly give you anything useful.
Yeah, I remember. Mr. Versetti, it was most unfortunate. unfortunate incident that happened with your business
Like,
deal.
you need to be more specific.
I want you to know
If there's
me
anything
and my
that, like,
people are doing their
you're
utmost
worried
to make
about
the
or
bottom.
whatever.
If you'd like
Like, oh,
to
just
talk
give me,
to
like,
more
generic
private,
life
find me
advice.
at the boat, huh?
Like, I don't know.
Okay?
Study.
Good day, senor.
Make sure you actually show up. Put some effort in. Like, I don't know. What do you want me to say? Hate to see it. Good morning. What's up?
Incoming fire!
Oh, my next question. Good morning indeed. Beautiful so far. Well, good. Hopefully it stays that way.
No, I can't either.
Go, Sam Squanch. Thank you. What's up? I'm not going this way. Don't go this way. No, I'm pressing A. Go this way. What's on the ring?
Get to the payphone next to the mall in Washington.
Watch it, pal!
Double fuck. Alright. I mean, that works, I guess. Yo, Warriors, what's up? Yo, Yowie. Finished your tattoo today? You getting a tattoo? I feel like you mentioned it actually. Yeah. I have a memory of you mentioning a tattoo, but I don't remember exactly what it is. Oh no! Why? Fuck, I don't remember. Right. My bad listener. I have like very unspecific memories of you talking about it. About a month ago, but it wasn't finished. Finished it today. Sick. Pick in Discord or? I just picked up some pink Joy-Cons. They're so cute. And I chopped some trees and drank some beer because I'm so manly. Got my pink Joy-Cons for my lumberjack boyfriend who's out chopping wood right now. We'll drop later.
Hogging all the action, I see.
Sorry, but just can't react fast enough to Boomer. Bad. Grown ass man, yeah, what'd you do?
You must be Cortez's new gun.
Until more gainful opportunities arise. They'll be here any minute. We both better get a good vantage point.
Okay, I'll take the balcony, you get the roof across the yard. We are in big time, man.
Diaz's men are getting cut down!
Shit! Don't worry, I got you covered.
They think they can sneak on, recall. My money! Don't just stand there, you pricks! Chase that dickhead down! I live! Dickheads! And it's all down to you. What is your name?
Tommy.
I see you soon, amigo, I think.
Shit. Where's that guy, Lance?
Tommy, it's Ricardo Diaz. I want to thank you for looking out for me, my man.
I was around yesterday.
Well, you're
Good
not
question.
come see me.
Nothing.
I need a guy like you. All I have now is
Oh
big
yeah,
head,
I was
big
on
heads
a
everywhere,
stunt
yo.
boat challenge.
I make you real rich.
And a boat spawned in front of me, which caused me to hit a wall, which was like whatever. And as I went off the wall, I just flipped completely upside down and died as I hit it. I hit it at like 2 miles an hour and it just completely flipped me and killed me, which was really cool. Yo, Wolf, thank you. This song by We Came as Romans, it's literally on the screen above my head. It is not. It is made. It is done by Memphis Mayfire.
You better keep on running, asshole!
Right, it's so cool. Oh, I get. But I can still look flashy even though I'm washed as fuck.
Get to the payphone in Vice Point.
Oh my god!
Zach.
Help me! Oh my god! Somebody help me! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Don't fail me now. That was very close to failing.
One thing puzzling me. What's with Quentin?
I don't know. I always kind of liked it. Quentin Vance.
Vance? Your name's Lance Vance?
Hey, I got enough of that at school.
Lance Vance, poor bastard.
Where the hell are we headed anyway?
Prawn Island.
You ever fire one of those from a whirly?
No, I'll get a bit of practice on the way, though.
Okay, we're almost there. We'll make a couple of passes. So take out as many guns as you can. Then I'll set you down, and you're on your way. Damn, this is the war zone. Let's take out some of those guns. Take it easy, man! This thing ain't cheap to fix! Take them out!
Excuse me.
Okay, you're on your own from here. Good luck, brother.
Yo, Mars Towel, thank you. Hi.
Yeah, I heard this porn was
He asked me for everything.
Oh, I jumped there.
Tommy, it's me, Colonel Cortez. Look, senor, I believe you are a man who can get things done. So please help me. You can find me at the boat, huh?
No. Could be worse.
We got some competition! So Tommy, we know it was Diaz busted our deal, so why in the hell are we running errands for him? The more we learn now, the less we have to learn when we take this town over. I like your style, man! Real fresh! Watch yourself! They're coming from all over! Got it! Head for Diaz as fast as you can! Eat it! Eat it! Sleep with the fish! Sleep with the fish!
Rotterdam, 19 Southwest, Light Point.
More trouble up ahead! You want some of this?
Suspect now, right? Vote.
Good shooting, my friend. You're a real, proper grade-A lunatic. Well, thank you. See you around, Tommy. Okay, Mr. Lance Vance Dance.
Rotterdam, 19 South,
What's up with the gunner? Don't know.
Rotterdam, 1 South,
Station position! We're taking enemy fire!
1 South, Security protocol, Delta India Echo Trigger. Vehicle self-destruct initiated. Rotterdam, 21 North, de La Habana. Respond to Rotterdam, 28 North, de La Habana. Rotterdam, 37 North, de La Habana.
29.35 isn't too bad.
We are in big time, man.
Not great, but not terrible.
I just bought a book.
Yo, Tommy, it's Lance.
Yeah?
Oh, nice to hear from you, Lance. Come on, man. Be cool, be cool.
I'm in the middle of something. What do you want?
Nothing. Just to say, you know, look, Tommy, we can do this thing. You and me, no problem. You know what I mean?
We're going to have to do it, because otherwise we're going to be dead, Lance. We're in too far now. But thanks for the call. Speak to you later.
You almost run.
Come on, man. Crazy, man. This is like my oficina.
Go, mate. All yours. There. Ooh! I could have gone anywhere but the tree. I picked the tree. Unlucky. Your in-game res set properly? What do you mean? Could be. I'm not gonna check, but looks fine to me.
Right, milk China. It's Paul. I might have a little result for you, but I need to speak to you in person. I'm enjoying a little R&R at the Club Malibu. I reckon you're going to owe me a favour or two out of this sunshine. I'll see you later.
Being chased is so my pet peeve. How you living?
Your window size. Maybe that's my window size. I don't remember what res I use in game, but I play in a 1600 by 900 window. So I might have 1920 by 1080 set in game. I don't know. It's never really bothered me. So it could well be wrong.
There goes my careful planning blown to shit. Thanks to you. You screwed up real good, Lance. He killed my brother. What do you expect me to do, mow his lawns?
We're gonna have to take out that prick Diaz before he takes us out. You okay to use a gun? Let's get out of here. Get patched up and meet me on the bridge to Star Island, okay?
Okay, I got you.
to the payphone next to the mall in Washington.
Yo, Corey, thank you. I've done 100% before, but not in a couple of years, Mars.
This place is gonna be crawling
But I'm
with
planning
assholes
to pick it
from
up
here.
again soon, after I'm done with all missions.
I'll cover you.
All I want is one PB with new route, and then I'll move on to other stuff.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, fuck. I was just about to say that's like a perfect landing because you don't need the heli anymore, so the closer you get to the door, the better. And then tragedy struck. No longer a perfect landing.
My livelihood destroyed. Versetti, remember the name. My store, my wonderful store.
You really want to fight?
It's just what's convenient in the route in the mall. Trojan Voodoo is like the end of a storyline, and it also puts you in the middle of nowhere, so it makes sense to do it last in a route.
My beautiful window display.
Like, the better question would be, why would anything else be done last? The two logical missions to do last in any VCR missions were Loose Ends and Trojan Voodoo. Because they both put you in the middle of nowhere, and they both end storylines, you know, of like missions. But it just so happens that Trojan Voodoo is faster to do last. Because with Loose Ends, you have a helicopter and you can use that to fly to another mission. Whereas at the end of Trojan Voodoo, you have nothing. You just stood on a roof in the middle of nowhere with no convenient missions to do afterwards. So it makes far more sense to end Trojan Voodoo and then end the run right there and then. And it works tenfold now in this route because the Instapass for Trojan Voodoo, so you skip the whole mission, crashes the game. So you wouldn't be able to continue a run if you did it anywhere except last, because the game would crash and that would be it. You would have to like load a save and you'd lose your progress. But if you end the game in a game crash, but you pass the mission just before the game crashes, then that is still the run complete. It just so happened that Trojan Voodoo was the logical choice. But then with this route, Trojan Voodoo has to be the final.
I'm busting you out.
It just so happens that it's also a good choice anyway.
Lose the heat and get me back to my place.
Yep. I could react to that.
Stop yours!
Segment going shit as usual.
I'm gonna be doing a job, and you're my safecracker.
Beats losing my ass in his cell. Ah, you missed.
Tommy, Tomas, it's Cortez. Look, the French are giving me all kinds of trouble, amigo. Them hypocrites. They spend 100 years stealing from poor countries, and they call me a thief, huh? I'm going to need your help as soon as possible, amigo. So please hurry, huh? Tommy, I need you, all right?
Yo, Annie, thank you. Yo, Megan. How did the rest of your run go yesterday? Did PC explode or did it make it through? RTLS was tragic, but Sub 9 was achieved. No. Yeah, I think I watched up until like A Home in the Hills, I think. No, Vertical Bird was the last thing I watched, I think. So I think I probably switched it off like just as things started to go to shit. Because otherwise it was pretty clean up until then. Like, you know, considering it was like a throwaway, no reset trilogy. Oh no, I didn't shoot that other one. But the AI is way more accurate for some reason. I got murdered twice, both in Reuniting the Families and the line. Okay. I wouldn't put it past SA, to be honest. Reminder that my any percent PB fucking dies in Reuniting the Families because I just got absolutely fucking obliterated by those first sets of guys. They just didn't miss a single shot on me. Proper fucked. They dropped like 2.5 minutes right at the end of LF just for no reason. Because fuck me. The SA any percent was so ass that I just never got anything better.
So, you want to do me a favor and help me put together a job?
Son, after shooting
Didn't even make it to the army, yeah,
so.
so.
To be your wife?
Not even close.
I say yes.
From full health, yeah. So exactly what happened to me. Absolutely clapped. Yo, Kumatai, what's up?
Live ammunition. Aim. 3, 2, 1, fire!
Respond to advance 90 Central downtown.
2, 1, fire!
Respond to advance 31 Central downtown.
You just haven't once in a blue moon, but twice in a row, yeah. It seems almost too much to be a coincidence, doesn't it?
You're in the way, idiota!
I was about to say they're all freeways, but they're not. You little rat. $49. Oh no. Not a chance I'm making it to the marker on time. I'm gonna have to shoot something. That was a clean jump. It's probably the best one I've had in a while. Usually go for 3 kills, but I'm pretty certain 2 is enough to get the call here. Yeah.
I'll need to see your license.
Also, at the end of the line 2, whenever there's fire on screen, I actually had half a second input lag suddenly. Ugh. That's not ideal for such a mission where you're killing like 500 dudes. Really not ideal. It's super weird. I don't know, man.
Tommy, son, have I got a surprise for you? I'm down at recording studios with some major artists.
Because I wouldn't think to blame hardware for any of that, but it's the only thing that's different, right?
See you later.
Like everything else is normal, you're just playing on old hardware. If anything, the game should be less weird. But it sounds like it's more weird on old hardware. FPS wasn't even that bad, like 20-ish, and it sounds like regular PC. Sound too far off. Not like you're going from like 60 to 20. Excuse me, don't want to run you guys over.
This is the last time I'm going to ask.
Just before it starts in 10 seconds. Wait a minute. Is it not raining? I swear rain always comes in at 8. Or is it because of when I finished the mission? It should be raining right now. Maybe it's going to be the next minute. Maybe at 9. I mean, I'll take it. I hate rain on this mission. But I'm trying to like prepare for it, but then it doesn't happen when I prepare for it. It looks like it wants to rain in the sky. This is the... So thrown off by not having rain that I'm just forgetting what the fuck I'm doing. It's surely raining at 9. Otherwise all my instincts are off. Wow, I was lucky. I managed to fuck up the bail-off strat. I was too far away. There's the rain. That's what I was looking for. Too far away, and I managed to fire one single bullet before I got blocked by the wall, and it just happened to kill him. Are you still using the enhanced streaming bollocks? No, I turned that off after the first stream. Because it is just useless, basically, right now. To me, anyway. I probably will use it eventually when it supports like AV1 and higher bit rates and stuff, but right now I have no use for it, so I turned it off. All it did was make my stream quality worse. So I would recommend against using it. At least for the foreseeable future until there's more updates and stuff. Did you also have the VOD state at 720p instead of 1080? I didn't check. Like local VOD or Twitch VOD? Yo, Chrome, what's up? Twitch? I have no idea. I guess you could check, because you'll be able to see, right? You go on it now. The title had enhanced streaming in it, so you'll know which one was the right one. But I have no idea. I didn't check that. But if they downgraded my Twitch VODs, I'd be pissed off. Because why would the fuck would they do that? I streamed the whole thing in 1080p. The source quality is 1080. Why would the VODs be 720p? Also, this is a fucked pattern. Look how far away I am from Cortez. Holy fuck. This is 30 seconds ago. Might just say source. That's not very helpful, is it? The sourced in 720p for me for that enhanced one.
Hey, Avery.
Wait, so it was at 720p? The fuck, man? They didn't say anything about your VoDs being lower quality. That's a pretty important thing.
I'll catch you later.
Later,
Why would they do that and not say anything? Whatever. Fucking hand streaming. Yeah, I don't know, Omega, I don't know. All the more reason to not use it, I suppose, right?
Smart side, smart side!
Tommy, remember me?
Hello, Sonny.
That's right, Sonny. We're all friends. You never write me, you never call. Don't you want to be friends no more?
I've been busy
Getting
trying
turned
to
off
sort things out.
ASAP,
You didn't give me
yeah.
a lot of support down here, Sonny.
I didn't even know about the VoD thing and I already wanted it
I know
off.
you've been busy, all right. Busy killing drug barons, busy taking over. Don't forget about us, Tommy, because I can assure you.
I'm gonna lose all the time here. This
about you.
segment is fucked.
Avery, jump ahead!
Tommy, we gotta talk about stuff.
What's the problem, Lance?
It's you, my friend. I feel
Good
you're not
DJ
giving me a
what's
fair
up?
slice. And more than that, you've been embarrassing me in front of the boys. I can't have that.
Lance, it ain't like that. You've been making mistakes.
Like for I was only
Tommy,
playing
I'm
in
not your
720p
next boy.
basically anyway.
I'm
Yeah,
not your
but
running boy.
Lance,
fair enough,
don't
but
screw
it's
up
about the
or you won't have
principle,
any
right?
problems. I screw up,
you could have been
blame
playing
me
a
anytime.
Tommy,
you know, a
I've done
high
everything for
intensity
you. You treat
game
me
at
like a
an
fool. Don't
80p60
do
and it
that.
would have screwed you.
Lance, I won't rip you off or stab you in the back, okay? Just
You
take
shouldn't
it
be doing
easy.
that shit.
This is tough
At least,
enough without
especially
you
with
getting
not
all
telling you.
emotional on me. Trust me. Do you...
Oh my god, they've got a helicopter!
I hear you, Tommy, but I can't take this much more.
Lance, don't be like this. Now I'm warning you. Do you hear me? Just relax. Take a few days off. Okay? I'll talk to you.
Drop a lot of time here.
Get to the payphone at the airport terminal.
25 seconds go. Oof. The hard cut to Dono reader cam when they're off frame and unprepared. Enzio, you mean? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I talked about it on Discord. I don't know if you saw it in the VoDs Channel. Absolutely comical. They stopped with it halfway through day one after everyone rightfully complained about it. I mean, yeah. What did they expect? Like, anybody with half a brain could see that that was going to be awful. Like, I don't get it. Like, I get testing features, but don't do it on your biggest event of the year. And yeah, didn't announce it. Even though literally said a week ago that hosts were not going to be on camera. during their donation reading shifts because everybody hated it and nobody, like, the fundraising team is so thin because nobody wants to be on that team anymore. And then they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, that promise that we made, gone. Do as you're fucking told. Yeah. It's just classic ESA. And they wonder why half of their fucking staff have left and don't want to be on the teams anymore. When they get treated like that. They just get fucking shafted every single event. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If I'd have managed to keep that bike going, that would have been... It wasn't as bad as the intro speech. I didn't see anything about the intro speech. I haven't watched any of the event because, lol. I don't know what the deal was there. Did the leading organizers change? No. The two main organizers have just started basically trying to do everything themselves and just micromanage every single other team. So they kicked out a load of team leaders and they're just like, okay, we'll do it ourselves and this is the end product because they have no idea what they're doing. The intro speech is a lot to talk about how the haters are trying to bring them down. Classic. Like, inner circle Discord drama, and they're talking about it on their main show, when 99% of people who are watching have no idea what drama is talking about, and all you're doing is bringing more attention to it. God. Again, comical. Anybody with any amount of public speaking experience would tell you that is a horrendous idea. Absolutely horrendous, because all you do is immediately set a negative start off to your event. Everybody would know that. Absolutely atrocious decision making. Best Black Ops 1 song? Oh yeah, for sure. This is my favorite Avenged Sevenfold song. That is funny though. I didn't expect that from the intro speech. That is fucking funny.
Okay.
Good shit, man. Speaking of music, Sumsquanch, if you're still here, how did your DJ set go? I don't know if you mentioned.
This is my fare. Back off, asshole. Come on, get in, quick. Okay, just please, don't hurt me.
There's a funny point where they said if you have any feedback, please let us know. People already tried that for a long time. If you have any feedback, let us know as soon as possible so we can give you the same line that we gave you during the intro speech. If you don't like it, fuck off. Fuck off. There's the door. Stop being haters and detractors and bad actors. If you want to critique the American, bloody piss off. Fucking classic ESA. That's good shit, man. deliberately had to like stumble a bit there because I was a bit too fast. And the call wouldn't have come in if the rampage didn't end.
Alright, Tommy, it's Paul.
But that's the best thing, John, is they did have security, but then they booted them out, and now they're doing it themselves.
Well, don't say I never warned you or nothing. Boasting is a mug's game, son. Anyway, I heard there's some price been put on your head, and someone's gonna have a crack at you, so watch yourself. And remember...
Yo, damn, I'll thank you, man. Congrats on the big 5K. So you got a medal and shit, that's fucking madness. Proper geezer fucking... and plant eyes. I'm out of loop on this ESA thing. I watched the intro speech live and was just confused. There. Perfect. Alluded, I'm so glad you said that, because that literally reaffirms my point. If you didn't know about the drama, that intro speech means nothing to you. If you are just a regular person who watches ESA every single, like, 6-month period, that intro speech is completely lost on you, because what the fuck does that possibly mean? They're just talking to the haters, but nobody knows who the haters are. Like, it proves my point exactly. What were they thinking? It's like, it's a less extreme version of getting a mic, standing in front of a room full of people, and then addressing one person anonymously. Like, nobody's gonna know who the fuck you're on about, and if they don't know any of the context, it's just a wasted speech. Like, yeah, they're talking to the insiders. It's just daft. I just can't wrap my head around it. Like, it was always known that ESA staff don't have, like, the best public speakers, right? Because we're all speedrunners. Like, we're not, you know, incredible fucking marketers who are used to giving pitches and giving out, you know, giving out public speeches in front of a big crowd. But my god, like, even then, it's just, it's horrid. Absolutely horrid. Permission to link? Yeah, you can post whatever you want, Yari. Within reason, of course. Yeah, it's just shockingly bad public speaking. Like, they desperately need to fucking hire someone who actually knows how to address the public. Desperately. They need to fucking hire a proper head of PR who actually knows what the fuck they're doing, and someone who actually knows how to do public speaking.
Looking for something special? I got what you need. Thanks for the money, sucker.
Rule number one of mentioning drama at a public event, don't. Basically, yeah. Like, it's one thing if it's something that needs to be addressed, but the whole, like, oh, we're getting the haters.
Yeah, mate, the guys could do with some company, if you know what I mean.
I know just the girl.
I wouldn't say they're necessarily trying to compete with GDQ Omega, but I understand what you mean. Like, ESA's issue, I think, you can correct me if I'm misunderstanding you, but I think what you mean is in line with me when I say, like, ESA's problem is... Oh, fucking god, nice hungry driver. Yeah, just carry me away from my bike. Yeah, see you later, bike. Yep. Anyway. ESA's problem has always been they try and run a massive GDQ tier production with ESA tier team, right? Like, that's the thing. They always try and overextend everything, overwork all of their volunteers, because they have a crew that is only capable of 1/10 of the production that they want to put on. They want to put on an incredible show, the best event they can do, which isn't necessarily bad. But instead of actually scaling towards that and paying people and, you know, doing whatever to actually make it happen, all that they do is they run their volunteers into the ground and micromanage them as much as possible to get their vision across. But it just works the opposite way. All it does is it makes volunteers get pissed off and leave when they can't do their own creative thinking. You know? And now ESA orgs have like massively doubled down on that. Like Ethanol and Planks have just said, okay, well, if you don't want to be the tech lead, we'll be the tech lead. Oh, we need a scheduling team? We're the scheduling team now. We need fundraisers? We're the fundraisers. And it's like, have you never organized a big team or a big event in your life? You know for a fact that you are not qualified and you are not capable of putting on a show like this just by yourselves. It was already bad enough, them doing it with a bunch of volunteers. The teams were still too small. And now it's just that, but tenfold. Because instead of Ethanol, Planks, Batska, Rasmus, Ida, Matako, and a bunch of team leaders, now it's just Ethanol and Planks and Ida, that's it. They've cut their staff by like 75% and are trying to do the same as what they always did.
I'll see Lovefist burn. Lovefist ruined my life.
It's just so daft. It just makes no sense.
Watch your step.
How you doing, mate? It's Paolo again. Look, Tommy, I forgot to
But honestly,
we're gonna need some
you know,
extra muscle for the concert.
it's fine by me. I'm happy to just watch it
The biker gang led by
play
Mr.
out
Baker. It was
and
great publicity. Very rock and roll, baby.
have a bit of fun with it, you know.
And I'll get you some backstage passes for the gig, alright?
All right, fancy clothes. Let's see what you can do.
You start doing like intro speeches before every stream. Sure. And anybody who's pissed me off from the previous stream, I'll be like, there was a bad actor in the stream yesterday. I'm not going to name names, but we're going to start hating the haters and get back at them. And everyone coming into the stream will be like, what the fuck are you on about, Ben? I didn't watch the stream yesterday. I should have been there. Should have been there. Bunch of bad actors. Yeah, agreed, Omega. Like, I can't say specifics for GDQ because obviously I don't like, I've never worked with them or for them. Like, but I guarantee they pay a lot of people a lot of money to make their productions so good. Like, obviously they have a ton of volunteers, but they also have a ton of people who actually do work for them on a contractual basis or whatever. Whereas ESA just tries to get rid of that as much as possible and just make them all do it for free. And it's also like, making people work on a volunteer basis isn't necessarily a bad thing, like, don't get me wrong. I don't necessarily have a problem inherently with that. But you need to understand that if people are going to work for free, they're going to take way less of your shit when you try and, like, micromanage them constantly. And try and pull, like, the I'm the boss card, you know? Like, if you're working a job and you're getting paid and your boss is breathing down your throat, you're like, whatever, I'm getting paid, I'm here for the money, right? You don't have to necessarily enjoy it. But if you're doing it for free, you need to enjoy it. You need to have a good working relationship. If your boss is a twat, you will just leave. Because you have no reason to be there. You're doing it out of the kindness of your own heart. All ESA volunteers do it out of the kindness of their own heart and just try and make a difference. They're not doing it for benefits because they don't fucking get any, you know? So if the organizers start being shit to them, they're just gonna leave, and that's exactly what happened. Like, anybody could see that. Anybody who has an ounce of team leading experience could see that coming a mile away. It's just how it works. In any hierarchy, that is how things work. That's why with volunteers, you need to be nice to them and treat them properly. Like, obviously you should treat people nicely anyway, but if people have other motives to stay, such as money, then you might be able to get away with it. But if they don't have any other motive, they won't stay. How life works. Just one of those things, man. Yeah, Omega, that's a great point as well. It's also because they're not only doing their volunteer time on their own time, they're using what is essentially a vacation to work for you, right? Like, that's a whole other story that I didn't get into, but you're absolutely right. Like, if they're doing it as part of a vacation, that is an even bigger deal. You know, they're not sat at home using their free time, they're using their vacation time.
Time for a well-earned drink.
ESA is imploding in real time on stream now? Yeah, basically.
Better make it a large one then.
Hey, Tommy, change the tunes, man.
I get all confused if my head's nae banging. Ah, look, what's this? Hey, Tommy, stick this tape on.
Feels like they might have the direction already since they stopped doing 2 streams and are not staying live 24 hours. So, I will say, I will defend the not being live 24 hours thing. I will defend that until the day I die. I think that is objectively a great decision. And I think if you don't like it, you don't see the bigger picture. Right? Like, I won't get too much into it because I have a million things to say about this. But being live 24 hours during the graveyard shift, all it does is force runners to play like shit because they've been up all night or they have to wake up stupidly early at like 4 AM, which is not normal for anybody to wake up at. You make volunteers fuck their stream schedules because tech people, fundraisers and stuff have to stay up at ludicrous hours. And you're doing it all for nothing. The whole point of ESA is to raise money for charity. During the dead hours, nobody donates. Because nobody plays at an entertaining level. None of the donation readers give a shit because they're there in the middle of the fucking night when they should be sleeping. Like, having a break during the night is absolutely the way to go forward. I did it with GTA Marathon too. We stopped going 24 hours because it just wasn't worth it. It's so hard to get staff who wanted to work those kind of hours. And especially when it's European, it's different if it's an online event and you have a ton of Americans and stuff willing to help. But a European event, in person, it's dead between 2 AM and 8 AM. Nobody's around. People are sleeping because people are normal. And they sleep during the night. At least most people do. Like, I will 100% defend that decision. I think it's a great decision. And I think anybody who shits on it is just being, like, not selfish. I think that's the wrong word. But basically not understanding the big picture. Like, until you've been there and you've been forced to work all night instead of sleeping, like, you should just deal with the fact that it's going to be off for a couple of hours. But, that being said, the whole thing of not having Stream 2, that isn't anything to be defended. ESA has had Stream 2 for fucking half a decade now, more, and it has never been a problem. The only reason ESA, and I will say this 100% because I used to make the schedules, so I 100% know this is correct. It's someone who, like, if I'm going to make a statement, it's going to be, you know, it should come from me, the person who has the most experience, almost out of anybody, at making ESA schedule. It was because they kicked the scheduling team out and then couldn't make it themselves. That is the reason. The only reason Stream 2 isn't happening is because of incompetence from the new scheduling team, aka the organizer. Did they kick you out? Yeah, they kicked the whole scheduling team out and said we're doing it ourselves. And then this is the end product. They have like 25% of the total content that we usually have at ESA. Because, shocker, organizers aren't qualified and don't have the time and resources to do another job on top. I was a volunteer, Spray. Everybody is who isn't a main organizer at ESA. Or a contracted developer. But those are like situational things. But yeah, for like the past like pushing half a decade, I took part and created ESA schedule. But yeah, like I can say, as a very educated opinion on this, you know, not just speculating out of my ass, as someone who worked there for 7 years, the only reason Stream 2 didn't happen this year is because of organizer incompetence.
Yo, Candy, I'm looking for movie talent. You interested?
Sure. But you'd have
You should join
to ask my
GDQ staff,
agent.
Ben. Nice job. I mean, I wouldn't give up this job for anything right now. But I have talked about potentially doing some work for GDQ, not like on like a full-time basis, but you know, maybe volunteering or whatever. Okay, this is cool. I hope he's dead. He's dead. Good. Otherwise, I was screwed.
Come on, let's go.
Extremely unlikely to get beaten down and knocked over by a weapon there, but we just about managed to kill him before we got super unlucky.
Hey, Mercedes.
Hey, Tommy.
Yonk.
You want a party?
Not now, sweets. You interested in doing some movies?
Of course, as long as it's cheap and sleazy.
Then why is there a Stream 2 even happening? There isn't a Stream 2 even happening. For the first time in like 7 years, ESA has just dropped Stream 2 because they couldn't make it in time. But then the funniest part about the whole no Stream 2 thing is there is still a room for Stream 2. And apparently some of the runners are going to have to play on that setup. So I don't know what the fuck the deal with that is. Wait, wasn't ESA promoting Stream 2 on Twitter? If they were, that is because, again, of mismanagement. Because I guess the social media team didn't know there wasn't a Stream 2 or something. Because yeah, Stream 2 is literally just restreaming Stream 1. There's no reason to watch it at all.
Hey, Tommy.
No reason to watch it.
Coming in for a warm-up?
It's a complete waste of bandwidth. Yo, loved yo, Spectator, what's up?
Whoa. Cool shark.
I'm surprised Twitch is even fine with them streaming the same thing twice. I mean, why would they have a problem with that? You're allowed to stream content that you own on as many channels as you want. If you have the rights to the content, you can stream whatever you like. I could stream on 100 channels if I wanted to. Well, I mean, that would be a very extreme example and probably not, but... Yes, Tyrion, thank you. Yeah, you absolutely can. There's no rule against that. Doing a shout out that one guy that streams to 20 accounts, yeah. And watches his stream on all of the other accounts, so they all have like 5 viewers each. Genius. Imagine if everyone started streaming their thing twice right at this moment. Sure, Yowie, but I'm sure you understand, like, you know, many rules are in place, but could change later based on people breaking them. But currently that doesn't happen, so therefore people are allowed to do that, you know? Especially with partnered channels with Twitch. Like, if anything, that would cause them to get in less trouble if they're partnered with Twitch. Because Twitch knows that they're an event, you know, they're a charity event. It's not just some random fucking nonce doing it on 10 accounts like that guy is in the Vice City directory. Yo, Pliskin. Hope you're having a good weekend, man. The 61 and 60 on the screen is from the shooter stoop. Just a leftover. It disappears when you load a save, but we don't load a save in this run, so it'll stay until the end. Yeah, speedrun shruts. The second stream has 87 viewers. Yikes. As I said, waste of bandwidth. Yo, Cosney, what's up? Let's take a look. We can compare against quote-unquote real PB now. AKA not balanced splits. I wonder if the restream impacts the lag and crashes stream 1 has been having. I would say it's more, you know, the lack of people knowledgeable because nobody's showed up to the event. We can just use that meme every single time now, Yowie. Anything goes wrong, it's probably because the organizers kicked everyone knowledgeable from their event. No VC, ESA really fell off. With no A-Ben, there's no VC. True and real. I am VC at ESA. They're not contractually obligated to include VC, they fucking am when I'm there. A lot of people have asked me, Joan, if I have like any kind of FOMO or like if I'm missing not being at ESA and stuff, and the answer is like a resounding no. I am perfectly happy being here. What's a FOMO? It's an acronym for fear of missing out, assuming that you're being serious. That's a miss. Well, people always say like, oh, I've got FOMO at events because, you know, people are going out and doing cool stuff and I'm not there, but I want to be there.
Could you call me Martha?
Oh, Alex. I mean Martha. Whatever you say.
Showed him further, resounding yes. Yes, my.
Martha, someone's watching. How kinky.
Winter 22 was fun because it was after the pandemic, but that was it for me. Yeah, I really enjoyed Winter 22 as well. That's a lot of damage. I might not grab this anyway.
How's my...
Usually I want to grab this helicopter at the end of G Spotlight, but I kind of don't want it because I have to use it for Copland, and I would much rather have a healthy GCN. Just said because I never got to experience ESA. How come you never came, Yao? You've been around for quite a few years, right? I assume you've been to like BSJ and stuff. Oh! Brew powder net. True. Kind of a minor thing compared to everything else going on, but to be honest, if it was somewhere other than Malmo, I'd be more interested. Are you gonna come to GTA Marathon IRL in Britain next year, Omega, if we do it? Bet your ass. An IRL GTA Marathon. There's talks happening. Absolutely nothing set in stone yet, but we are in the process of storyboarding an IRL GTA Marathon. Like, it's been a meme for a long time, but now with everything going on at ESA and like a hole being there, we've just been saying like, okay, why don't we actually do it? Where would it be? It would be somewhere near London. Definitely UK, most likely southern UK. Because it's easy for people to get to, and we kind of have to do it in the UK because everybody who's going to be funding the event is from the UK, basically. If you're looking for volunteers with GTA Marathon, hit me up. I will definitely do a big volunteer push at some point. Because right now, GTA Marathon crew is like 10 people, which for an online event is fine. Like, I handle most of the stuff for the online events myself. And most of it is just like tech crews who like watch over the stream and stuff. But most of it is done. We have like a couple of artists, a couple of tech people, a couple of scheduling people, a couple of developers. That's it. But for an online event, sorry, for an offline physical event, I imagine I would need to like at least triple my volunteers, if not more. Should I have a TLDR at what's wrong with ESA at the minute? The very, very massive short TLDR is the organizers kicked out most of the head of teams, and now they're doing it all themselves, but they don't know how to run any of the teams. So they're just running the event into the ground.
Fucking great, kidder! Bowing in! Give us an org!
Yowie69 just subscribed.
Yo, Yowie, thanks for the sub. I have some design, marketing, and copywriting experience if you need that, or I can carry chairs. I mean, we can definitely use people for sure. And there's a ton of like very talented people in the community that I want to make the use of. Like, the amount of times that I've been blown away with just like random people who have been like, oh, by the way, I'm a professional, this, that, and the other. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, when Pliskin started coming into my chat and he was like, oh, by the way, if you never even need art done, I was like, oh yeah, sure, like, what have you done? And then he shows me like these like animations that he's done, and they're legit like fucking triple H studio quality. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, why did you never tell me this? You know, like, we've got so many talented people around that just like aren't being utilized because they don't know like how to help and stuff, you know? Sometimes they just need that push to be like, yo, can you do this?
Hello, Tommy.
Can you help
Yeah.
with this? Let's do this together, you know?
Wanted to say I really enjoyed the show. Me and the boys.
Because like, I get people coming to me all the time saying like, oh, if you need help with GTA Marathon, let me know. And like, that's all well and good, but I need to know what your skills are. You know, I need something more than that.
Okay, Lance, let's get the cops' attention.
As a group, yeah, but it's gonna give me 1 star, I think.
Really irritating.
Yeah. No worries, comment, take care. Oh, I heard him. Group. That's gonna be 2,000. Is this where everyone not at ESA is? Yeah, probably. Welcome, Faye. I could help by being overly organized and bossy. I mean, you joke, but you would unironically have an awesome skill set because you are one of the only people that I know that are financially literate. Like, you would unironically be a very useful asset to GTA Marathon as like a business, you know? Especially as we scale up, eventually it's gonna become very LLC based or whatever, you know, it's gonna become its own thing. Whereas now, GTA Marathon is just like a couple of volunteers that I give them a bit of money as a thank you for helping. Eventually it's gonna be, we're gonna need to pay for venues and gear and, you know, shit like that.
You wanna fight?
Like, it's gonna get far more complicated, financially speaking. Gear, bro, taking TRT, you know what I mean? Tech. We're gonna need computers, we're gonna need console setups. We're gonna need monitors, we're gonna need practice PCs. We're gonna need, like, you know, other shit. We're gonna need, like, a good network setup wherever we are in, like, a fucking someone's dining room or whatever, you know? Like, we're gonna have to go through all that shit. We're gonna need, like, a good power setup. Everything that you take for granted is gonna need to be built up from scratch. Like, obviously the venue will provide some of it, but you've got to make sure it works. I code somewhat. I don't think the skill set is very needed for this event. Wrong. We have developers for a reason. That there is a reason why I pay my developers the most money out of anyone currently at GTA Marathon, because they put a ton of time in. Developers are absolutely needed at GTA Marathon. If I had a team of 12 developers, I'd be buzzing, because the amount of time that I have cool ideas for GTA Marathon layouts and stuff, but I can't code them myself because I'm not a coder really. And my 2 coders are already quite overworked as it is. Like, it would be sick to have a dedicated team of people that could work together on a massive, like, GitHub repo and fix a load of stuff up that I've got written down over the years.
Fucking great, kidder!
Would be great.
In. Give us an orc!
Tolio96 just resubscribed for 5 months. Here's one for the developers.
Yo, Tolio. Thanks, man. 5 months. More away from a golden badge. How?
Forget about
him. Events need marketing? Yes, they absolutely do. I'm terrible at marketing. I will be the first to admit I'm terrible at marketing. Which language coders do you need? Most of our stuff right now is written in, like, Vue, TypeScript. But realistically, if you know any basic web stuff, like even like HTML and CSS, you would be useful. But most of it is, I think, Vue and TypeScript. Those are the 2 that are done. There's a bit of JS. Possibly some others that I'm forgetting. Most of it is web-based stuff. But yeah, like, can you imagine if, like, the entire community came together with all of its skill sets and made GTA Marathon, like, as insane as it could be? It'd be sick. Vue, TypeScript, React is my forte? Fucking perfect, man. Like, you see what I mean? Like, even people who are like, oh, I just code a little bit, make web apps, whatever. Like, you are infinitely useful. You are one of the most useful people I could find. But you might not think to give your skills to me because you think they're not useful, but that is not true. Even, like, this sounds so stupid, but even people who don't have, like, any necessarily, like, technical skills, but they are good at, like, event planning, you know? Like, floor planning, and, like, you know, how to organize... You know, even well-organized people who know how to design a room to make it look good and efficient, and how, like, to deal with electrical fucking, you know, all that kind of shit. Like, I don't know how to do that at an event level. If you know this stuff, you are very useful to me. Yeah, like anybody who has like logistical experience is gonna be like me on steroids, you know? Like I am experienced at like a bit of everything, which is why I think I do well as like the leader of GTA Marathon currently, because I'm knowledgeable about everything. But I think the difference between GTA Marathon and ESA is I don't micromanage anybody. Like at the end of the day, I'm still their leader. Like the volunteers who work with me and they come to me for support, and ultimately I have the final say. And I don't abuse that power and just make my vision our vision, you know? Like the amount of times that developers have told me something like, no, Ben, this will be better, I'm the expert. And I'm like, okay. Like, you know, we can have differentiating opinions. At the end of the day, they're the expert, I'm the not, you know? Like I'm the journeyman.
Anytime, man, cause you got cojones, and all my friends, they got big cojones.
You know who's really good at event planning? Wayne. Like, actually, he organizes all the EU trips away with such good detail. Great, bring him in. Bring him the fuck in. Yo, I hurt Rainbow, what's up?
You got big cojones, amigo.
But yeah, like the seemingly most useless skill sets are still going to be very useful. Like another great example of something that people think is useless but isn't is social media, right? If you sit on social media all day, you think that you're like wasting your time, but unironically, you would be very useful to me. Because I don't know the first fucking thing about proper professional social media like management. I have no idea. I tweet sometimes funny jokes. You know, I do occasional like blogs in Discord and stuff for updates, but I don't actually like know what I'm doing on a professional level. So if you had like social media experience and you knew how to like outreach to various places and get involved and network and this kind of shit, you would be extremely useful to me, you know? Like, there's a guy at my gym who always talks about it. He works as a social media manager, like an outreach manager. And he always talks about how his job is like so fucking useless. And I'm like, bro, I need people like you. Like, and he's always saying to me, like, if you need any, like, you know, useless people to do your social media, let me know. And I'm like, dude, I will unironically take you up on that. Because it is actually a very useful skill to have. He just thinks because it's social media, it's useless. But it's just not true. Like, it might be useless in a lot of places, but all my skills are useless in many places too.
Tommy, Paolo.
Your rise, cause, thank you. I really didn't lose my door there. Whatever. Yeah, that's intended, Rise Cause. Just bringing up the save menu heals you. You don't have to save. That's not... Don't bust me, please. Oh, fuck! This car is fucked. Yeah, panic. I'm panicking. I'm just gonna bail out. Give me a cop car. 5 stars, this is not good. New plan. Finish the mission to get the FBI off my ass. Then I'm gonna steal a cop car. Give me this cop car. Perfect. Don't bust me! Don't bust me! Fuck! Oh. That's dead. That was stupid. I should have just backed up. Like, I just panicked. I just completely panicked in that situation. I should have just kept reversing. I don't know why I tried to go forward. My brain was like, forward equals better, less chance of getting busted. And I just lost it. The second I smashed into that pole, my brain just went, fuck, panic mode. And... Hey. Next run is the run. Yeah, I don't know, man. My throat is like fucked because I'm like shouting about ESA. Maybe I should just call it a bit early. Yeah, it was a good run up until that point. But what? Yeah, I'll call it. It's a bit early, but so like I need to, you know, prioritize my throat because it's like fucked. You really want a PB that's nothing but shit talking ESA anyway? Yeah, true. But is that song that goes really hard at the end? Yes, it is. Alright. I'll rate to 0. Doing some GTA 2 stuff. I'll see you all later on. Thank you very much for joining as always. Have a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you. I'll be around tomorrow, same time, usual. Yeah, take care. Have a good weekend. Bye. Mwah.